Good morning, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to Steeler Nation Australia. My name is Mac. I am your host of the channel because I guess I'm the only guy here, so I have to be the host. Otherwise, if it wasn't me, it would be no idea. Guys, hopefully you guys are having a great weekend on this Steeler Sunday. I think it's my Sunday, your Saturday. I don't know. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. Just wanted to talk about the Steelers, just overall in general, a little bit. I was watching a few videos today. I'm not going to name any names. I won't name any names who this video is, but if you type in Pittsburgh Steelers on YouTube, you will find this video. So, and we can chat about it. We can chat about it a lot. Because I'm going to chat about it. I think I've said that word chat enough. So I was watching a video today, and in the video there was numerous ideas about Le'Veon Bell coming back, which I don't think will happen. Devin Bush being traded, which I don't think will happen, to be honest. There's just some ludicrous ideas that are out there, but it's the internet. We have to try and, I guess, clickbait to some degree, but you have to also keep your integrity as well. So this video goes on to talk about what teams do they think what teams do you think will be overrated or underrated? And the host of the show goes on to say that the Pittsburgh Steelers will be overrated. And I was like, this can't be real. This ain't real life. The Pittsburgh Steelers are overrated. Are you joking? There's no way, right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers probably sit in the landscape or the idea of the NFL, like the whole NFL and even the AFC North. We probably sit at 4. It probably goes Bengals, Ravens, Browns, Steelers. And we probably sit there at number 4. So if anything, the Pittsburgh Steelers are underrated. Underrated, not overrated. If you do find that channel, give them a shout out. Just give them a WhatsApp. Give them a nice little, friendly, right jab to the jaw and say, wake up. Because it does frustrate me that I'm getting into this content creating stuff, getting into YouTube, trying to talk about the team as best I can, right? I'm trying to talk about the team as best I can, being a Steelers fan for 20 years. And there are other channels out there that aren't even run by fans. And some may say you don't need channels to be run by fans, right? But it sure does help, in my opinion. Okay. If you're going to be talking about the team, I think you need to have a level of, knowledge around your team and what you can have your opinions on the team, but I think you still need a knowledge base of the Steelers. And I have that. I definitely have that. But there are some channels out there, and I don't want to chat about it too much longer, but they have no idea. Have absolutely no idea because they're not Steeler fans. They're run by other fans, and they're just in it for the money, and that's just absolute crap. Okay, let's move on. I've chatted about that enough. And it felt good to get off my Steeler chest, my black and gold Steeler chest. Okay. Next topic I want to talk about, just in the news today. I was like, what do I talk about today? What about, it's raining in Sydney. I'm about to go out and do some Uber. I'm crazy. I need to go out and make a bit of money, a bit of coin. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go straight to the source, the Pittsburgh Steelers source, right? The Heinz ketchup bottle. Okay. And I looked into the Steelers news, and there's some big stories, but it always intrigues me with how this happens. There's a story here saying the Steelers signed DeMarvin Leal, and I know we signed him, right? But it's funny because there's no anticipation. It's all gone. Like as soon as we go and draft the player, you automatically think we're going to sign him, and 9 times out of 10, the NFL teams do sign them, and they're part of the team. That's why you drafted them. So if I go into DeMarvin Leal on the Steelers website, right, by my good friend Teresa Varley, so I give her a shout out. She says here the Steelers signed rookie defensive end DeMarvin Leal, 3rd round pick, and from A&M, right? So let me bring up the graphic too with some of his stats, so you're not just looking at me. So the Pittsburgh Steelers signed DeMarvin Leal, and this came from the defensive coordinator, Terrell Austin. He says, Really like him as a football player. Really versatile, plays multiple positions across the line. We think he has an opportunity to be a good player for us, and he offers some versatility, has a frame to get a little bit bigger. He does some things pass, rush. What? He does some things pass, rush wise, and run game wise that we really like and we really value. So that's excellent words from Terrell Austin. He goes on to say he has some flexibility. If you're playing a base defense, you can look him at it as an end. When you're playing his nickel defense, you may look him at a different position. So maybe he might be outside linebacker, right? Leo started 12 games in 2021, finished with 8.5 tackles and 12 tackles for a loss. And this came from Leo himself. Leo says, I bring youth, confidence, I'm extremely disruptive, and I'm smart on the field, said Leo. I'm intelligent when it comes to what I see, my instincts, and following those. So I feel like it's going to bring something to the table. Can you guys hear the rain? That's crazy. It's absolutely bucketing down right now. All right. He says, intelligence is something that he prides himself on as he watches film. Leal says, I like watching the little things that people do and how consistent they are, said Leal. With film, you can slow it down, you can speed it up, you can look at so many different ways and different angles. So to me, that is fantastic knowing that DeMarvin Leal goes into the film room and studies the game and sits down and takes time to study the game. And it's also excellent to hear from Terrell Austin, who rates him so highly, being in that base 3-4, or he can work out into a nickel package in other defensive schemes. So I like that. Guys, we also have in the offseason now, we have the offseason happening right now. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me get this up. We have the OTAs. So OTAs and mini camps coming right through. So we are going through, phase 1 and 2 has been the rookie mini camps. And then from phase 3 is how the Steelers describe it, is from the Tuesday, May 24th. That's when they'll begin OTAs and mini camp and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun soon, guys. We're going to start to see actual players on the field going after routes, tackling drills, linebackers versus running backs, stuff like that. So it should be very interesting over the next coming few weeks to get a good idea, as I think America's going into your summer. I think it's your summer over there, right? It's my winter in Australia. It's your summer. So super fun to see what can happen with this Pittsburgh Steelers team. Just wanted to break a few things down, and I want to end on, let's talk about Najee Harris, right? I was asked by my good mate, I'll give him a shout out, Britsburgh Owen. I'll link his channel in the description. Britsburgh Owen asked me a question today off air in the realm of reality. He said, who is your favorite player right now? So he asked me via text, and we talk Steelers off and on all the time. And you guys probably know him too. Britsburgh Owen. Check him out. He is a real Steeler. If you want to chat about sports and chat about Steelers, check out Britsburgh Owen. He's helping me, and we are doing great things on Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. So if you want to see some real Steel content, check out Britsburgh Owen. But also, do what you want to do. You can check out whoever you want. He asked me a question today, and he said, who is your favorite Steeler on the 2022 team right now? And I couldn't think. I was like, who do I like the most? Out of every single player, who would be my number one player out of the whole team? And I normally go defense. Like, James Harrison and James Farrier. But who is my number one guy? And I couldn't think of one. I really couldn't think of a guy. But then I started to think, well, hang on a minute. I wanted to go TJ Watt, and then I passed the buck back to Owen and said, Owen, mate, who's yours? And he went on to talk about Frymouth and how good he's playing. And then it hit me. I was like, hang on. Najee Harris. Najee Harris is my favorite player right now. 1, he's so humble. 2, he's so intrigued about everything. Any interview you see him do, he's switched on. And I know, guys, if you talk to someone like in real life, in a conversation, if you're looking at them, interacting with them, focusing on what they're saying, listening, not just hearing what they're saying, actually like active listening, That's what Najee Harris does. He actively listens to the conversation, to the person, actually gives a crap about the person. And you can see that in any interview and any overseas adventure when he went over to Mexico. He had fun with the kids. He went out and cooked with the chefs. He's done things with his community, and some people who are unfortunate in some circumstances, like with homelessness and stuff like that. He's out there in the community and he's doing all those things. And on the football side, he runs the rock pretty damn hard. So mine right now is Najee Harris. Is my favorite Pittsburgh Steeler. Let me know in the comments below who your favorite Pittsburgh Steeler is. Guys, I'm out of here. I got to go out in the rain today. It's like half on, half off. I'm committed today. I'm gonna go out there and make some coin, some Dodge coin. No, just real coin. Gonna make some money. All right, guys. Thank you for checking out Steel Nation Australia. I'll see you later.